And for the longest time, that was Mystery's problem. And then, as of recent, he seems to have figured it out. I don't know what it is exactly, but when Numbers puts himself on the ledge, it seems, you know, it hurts like when everyone else is on the ledge against Mystery. This is what I'm talking about. He's re-grabbing. How many times is he going to re-grab? I can't believe that. Okay. But these are the sorts of things where that's a little bit of the old Numbers versus Mystery, where he would use the options where Mystery knows what's optimal. He knows what people are supposed to be doing. But when you see a Wii Fit trainer re-grab the ledge twice, you start to question your views on the entirety of life, not just this game. Oh, I like the idea behind those hoops, but Mr. E getting back to stage. Numbers is getting chip damage, and that seems to be how it's going for both of them. But the landings and the ledge are actually where Mr. E is falling short. That's sort of strange to see. Normally, you know, once again, he's so good at not just like getting, like, you know, keeping people at the ledge, but getting off of it isn't much of a struggle for him. But right now, Numbers took the first stock. He's only at 98%. That backer came really close to closing out that stock, but the fact that it doesn't means that now he's back on stage and even has more rage to work with. Oh, wow! Mr. E, he's so good. Numbers always text now that we've gotten past 2016. We are in 2017 and Numbers remembered how to tech again. Mr. E, knowing that, is not only able to get that stage, get him into the stage, but cover that the tech jump option. And now, despite the fact that Numbers was up by so much, one thing we haven't seen so far is Wii Fit's an ability to kill, and that, look at that, he's so tricky. But, you know, even if he's able to get chip damage and chip damage, eventually it might get to the point where Mr. E just down airs him into the death. Oh, and look at Numbers' face, he's not happy about that. Numbers, this is great play from him here. Going past the ledge, I'm not sure exactly why that happened, but Numbers capitalized on it. After closing out this stock with that beautiful coverage, eventually just made the comeback. And that's part of what I'm talking about, where Numbers is caught off stage and it actually hurts him. We're seeing a bit more aggression from Numbers, actually. That's also something uncharacteristic of him. You know, I would expect him, like, he's the sort of player where I would expect him to re-grab the ledge 4 times before actually approaching. Oh, good grab from Mr. E, catching the holding shield for just a little bit too long. This is looking kind of similar to Game 1, where Numbers has racked up a lot of damage, but similar to Game 1, I wonder if Mr. E will actually just find the kill before Numbers can. Great use of the up B there. I'm not sure if that's just, you know, that Numbers delayed the 3rd hit, or whether, you know, I would not be surprised if Wii Fit's jab just doesn't work to that degree. There are a lot of things about this character that just do not work. Oh, that down air. Mr. E loves that down air disadvantage. And although it might look scrubby, you're like, Lucina down air when you're like being juggled. But one of the things about it that people don't realize is how much it shifts his hurt box. Oh, yeah, Numbers, he uses that that sunset, the deep breathing, not just as a way to, you know, gain some health and to boost his damage output, but also as a bait, because you see John Numbers doing that, and you think like, oh, I can catch him, but no, instead it basically, a lot of times the opponent will overextend. John Numbers ends up with the stage control, and that's sort of what led to that stock. Now Numbers once again with a stock lead. But we saw this happen last time. We saw it work out so poorly for him. And honestly, Mr. E has kept this more even than the game 1, but game 1 he still managed to clutch out. And I think I'm going to be saved from solo commentary by the illustrious Rhino.
I'm
just
here.
kidding.
Nah, it's okay. Yo, it's good to see Inspector Gadget and Mr. E fight it out. That's my shit. That's the good stuff. I'm in there.
Yeah, so Mr. E
What
took
did I
game
miss?
1. Mr. E took game 1
Okay.
after basically John had the lead, and then he got a down air spike.
Oh yeah, okay, so like I can clearly see how the match is going because of John's face. As you know, it's very John has Fox Die, so he gets older as the set progresses. So I can obviously tell how old John is from the set and how the set is playing out. But anyways, it looks like John's just kind of playing the way he normally plays though, which is like, from what it's looking at, he's just kind of like, hey, I don't want to get touched. And Mr. E finally is not going off stage to try to kill him for it.
Well, that's the thing, is that's what worked out really well for him in game 1. I feel like, yeah, no, he got a down air. Down aired his recovery.
Sick. Yeah, Mr. E, what are you doing?
And like once again, the record between these two has been sort of back and forth. Not lately, because it used to be John would kind of body E, and then E has been like taking the last quite a few sets.
I really like the way he used the Rekkas there. That was pretty sick. He did it intentionally to like make sure to delay John's roll in case he did roll, then he was gonna get messed up.
Oh, that's such a risky thing
wow,
to
why
do.
Would you do that?
Yeah, when Mr. E up Bs like that, you know, if it does work, that's the end of the person's existence. But when it doesn't, he gets knocked off stage, and it ends up costing him the game.
Like I know why he does it, because it's kind of like a Shoryuken of sorts. It's kind of like her DP, like it's invincible.
Well, you can do it out of shield. He's holding shield there.
Yeah, he's doing shield, and you get to do it out of shield, so it's super good. But I mean,
it's not long lasting.
No.
It basically, it might just be frame perfect.
Yeah. He tried to catch John. John grabbing might have actually just been trying to catch John grabbing. That's kind of what happened. Hello. But yeah. John's getting a bit younger now, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Man, his hair is it keeps going. I know. I realize that hair like keeps growing. Like that's what hair does.
Oh wow! I can't believe that hair keeps growing.
But I can't believe that John's hair has kept growing.
Are you trying to call John a chia pet or something?
I'm not trying to call John a chia pet. I'm just saying that his body functions the way it should. I'm just surprised about that.
Wait a minute. Okay, never mind.
Literally, when I haven't seen someone for a long time, they're like, Devin, your hair got longer. And I respond with, yes, that's what time does to it.
Time heals all wounds, Devin.
And grows all hair.
I mean, time also can get a haircut, so.
Man, I ain't got time for a haircut. Anyways.
Ooh,
almost died.
Well, he still took a huge amount of damage.
And
Numbers down by a lot. I mean, that's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay.
Finish your thought.
And that's kind of the reason why I like Lucina better than Marth, is because Lucina really doesn't have to worry about like what is it called? Tippers and micro spacing and whatever. And like she's kind of just like all damage. So like whenever Mr. E hits you with Lucina, or in this case whenever like Mr. E lands versus John, like if John's not ready, he's gonna get hit and it's gonna hurt real bad. It's probably gonna kill John actually. And like that, like normally that really wouldn't send the opponent that far, but like because Lucina, it's like, oh no, I don't care, like you're gonna die.
Good DI from Numbers, able to react to the fact he was gonna get back aired. He's alive, but he's already at 143%. One grab will probably do him in.
What try to do right there? Why would you stop? Can you please stop doing that?
Is he gonna die for this?
Nah, almost.
Numbers is
but John's gonna die from it. John's not having it right now. He's a little upset.
Can we talk about how that up B was so calculated? He's like, I'm gonna get hit, but you're gonna SD in the process.
It's the John Numbers special. But we have the healer, so she heals. It's not by much, but
well, we have the healer, but we also have the guy who deals damage. Oh.
That's okay. Her foot is pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, what yoga pose is that?
I know. Okay, so I know in her win pose she does Warrior 1.
Oh yeah, no, well that's her forward smash.
Yeah, she does Warrior 1.
But like back air, is that a yoga pose that I don't know about? Where
it has to be. It has to be some form of stretch.
Are you sure it's not just like Because I don't know what
Are you-
yoga pose requires you to jump backwards and throw your.
Oh,
egg
oh, you
behind
meant
legs
like her jumping. Okay, no, a yoga pose you don't jump in yoga. That's pretty illegal.
It's not since the accident.
It's not since the Great Yoga Crisis. But nah. Oh, maybe, you know.
Okay, so Numbers finally has a little bit of stage control. The platform might actually be backfiring on Mr. E. All of this damage has basically evened it up for John. Granted, KO percents are not exactly equivalent for the two of them.
Oh yeah, he tried to go for the stuff.
Can we talk about Weefa's grab did not work? That was sad.
I know he lost his jump. He's gonna suck if he doesn't. Oh, he should have. I don't know, maybe.
Numbers has been doing a ton of jumping from ledge, and Mr. E is absolutely the kind of guy to pay attention to that. I think that's what that jump.
Oh
was.
no! Oh no, the match is still going on.
That's the real crisis here. That upper did so much damage and sending him high. This could possibly be it. Once again, an aggressive landing from E.
Oh no, the grab's not gonna go. Oh yeah, he is gonna get the damage boost.
Not only that, he also takes a little bit less knockback.
Yep. Ooh, the up throw.
Doesn't do it. Maybe a single pummel would have helped him out, but as he stands, I guess he wanted to catch him missing his DI.
Oh man, this is actually like really scary.
This is so scary for both players. Numbers
Oh, he's
throwing out the
saluting.
sun. No
I mean,
way.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He's not.
You might as well. Like. Wow, I
Is
like
that hit?
I keep forgetting that she has a forward throw.
She doesn't.
Well, like that obviously.
Up throw would have killed at that point.
See, look, Warrior 1.